Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting. And before we head back into Secret Pirate Cave, I want to show you what we built in our last episode, of course, and that is our shipwreck island, looking super fancy. Thank you so much for the support on that video. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be finally making this functional island with a whole bunch of cool stuff today. And yeah, I really like it, especially there are a few small little touches I want to change up at the bow of the boat. That's right, I checked the comments. I now know how the boat's terminology works. That's the front, that's the bow, and that's about all I know. Let's go back into the cave today because I got a bit of a reveal for you guys. Something I'm very excited about, something that's been away from us for a very, very long time, and that is Scarf. That's right, crooked neck Scarf apparently. Look at his neck, it's so crooked. But anyway, I'm so glad to have Scarf back in our company here, looking super fancy. And eventually we'll have a whole fleet of boats with different animals in it. But yeah, Scarf has a special spot in my heart, and I'm glad he's back. But so much has happened since our last episode because we streamed over the weekend. And yes, we got ourselves a jelly cat. Because every Siamese cat, the first one we get is always named Jelly, and we finally got one. So that was quite an adventure on Twitch over the weekend, and I was super glad to get Jelly. And of course, we've got an Elytra back in our possession once again. Also, did not die during the dragon fight. I'm very proud of that. Hashtag Scar the Dragon Slayer. That is right. I did that, and I'm quite proud of myself. But I have a question for you guys. I want to open up a shop in the community area that is called either cherry or tomato, and I want you guys to choose which one you like. So in the comments, cherry or tomato, or even pear if you want. We'll throw a wild card in there. You always got to have a wild card. Either cherry, tomato, or pear. And what it is a parody of apple. In Minecraft, we don't have computers, but we have redstone, which acts similar to computers. You know, you can make, electronic devices with these things. So I think it makes sense to sell redstone because we've got more redstone than we'll ever know what to do with. I just got back from the mines once again, came out with all this stuff, and we got a whole bunch more redstone. And why not just open a store and for all the redstone needs? And maybe we'll have, apple care, but it's called cherry care or tomato care. And I come into your base and I tell you all the things you should do with your redstone, which don't actually make any sense. Oh man, but I'm excited about this. Like, I'm super hyped. You guys just let me know what the name is going to be. And yeah, so if you're excited as I am to continue this episode today, because boy, we got some plans, hit that like button. Let me store all this loot away and let's get this episode underway. Something happened over the weekend that I forgot to mention, and that was we were tagged by CubFan while we were streaming, and the rules say nothing about streams. So what we did was we went after Impulse. We tricked him to believing that we lost our iPass. We swoop in there, we tag him, we throw the book. But unfortunately, you know me, I sucked the tag back up in an epic fail, and he escaped via the Elytra. But I'm a pirate. And not only a pirate, but a ninja pirate. So I snuck into his base, and as he was tending to his farms, I tagged him and escaped via the nether portal, and it was quite amazing. Head over to Twitch, watch that clip. It was pretty darn great. Ow, I just hit a cobblestone pole. Grian's base. Hello, Grian. Nice, that's looking super cool. Anyway, let's get back to the episode. Thousands of questions since the start of this season has been, Scar, reveal all the plans for the base, and that's what I'm going to do today. Scarians, climb aboard the Flying Dutchman as we set off to look at our projects. So what we've completed is our secret pirate cave. We've got Black Sands Island, which I've talked about before, and how I want to evolve that island when we have more resources. And now that we have our shipwreck spire here with the ship stuck on top of it, and we're going to be working on that today. But what's going to happen over on the main island, you may ask? And this is the tricky thing, is I'm still deciding if it's going to be traditional pirates and or steampunk pirates. And steampunk pirates would require flying ships, and traditional pirates would have pirate ships sailing the seven seas. So I'm leaning towards steampunk. It's still something I'm still working out in my head and in creative, just playing around with some designs. But what is the overarching design for the area, regardless if it's traditional pirates and or steampunk pirates? Well, the first thing we're going to do in this area is build a Neverland Peter Pan style volcano with a little bit of steam spewing out. We'll do that with stained glass. It'll have, coal blocks, which I'm gathering by the hundreds to make up a nice little lava spill into the ocean. down below the actual volcano, we're going to turn this area into a reef. I think this will look really, really amazing as a custom terraformed reef. Along these cliffs over here, envision with me all of these terraformed in our terraforming style. And when you look at this island, it's not very inhabitable. So, you know, the non-pirate folk haven't inhabited this island. So the pirates had to make do with what it is. So that's why it's going to be these sharp cliffs with spires in the air. And all the little houses that they live in are all precariously perched on the side. So I think that's going to be really cool. And with Black Sands Island over there, it'll have a spire. And then once we push up a little bit, see that stone thing straight ahead there with a little bit of granite? That'll be another spire. And all of those things will have rope bridges attaching to the main island. And, you know, there'll be a full city here. There'll be a pub where you can go and get milkshakes and things along those lines from the milkshake maker itself. And in this little cove right here is where all the pirate ships park, right? Regardless, once again, if they're flying pirate ships or traditional pirate ships, they'll have a giant dock, kind of like coming out of the rock there, and the boats will all be able to pull up to it, and maybe we'll even have an end ship attached to it too. Wouldn't that be cool? As if the ships from the end have come to port. And I think that'll be really, really cool to truly have like a thriving community built here, especially once we terraform it. We have a crazy volcano with a little town built around it. And I think that'll be really nice. Immediate future, we're going to be working in Spire Rock today. We're going to be getting the Enchanter and a whole bunch of other cool things set up in there. And then in the future, we're going to be moving out of Pirate Cave because we've outgrown it, sadly. And we're going to turn this little island right here into the little scene from the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction where we have the old man rocking in his rocker inside the bayou, and we'll build a dock, and that'll be our new base camp for all operations. And then we are going to make a mine. My challenge this season is to make mining cool with this build. I want to think of it in a new way. When we make mines, we just dig straight on down and we just don't really put any thought or time into it. I want to change that. I want to make mining fun and cool again in Minecraft. And that is what we're going to do. Think Scar Tekken, but with pirates. And it's going to be amazing. Just kind of need to find a spot for it first. But let's get on with this episode. I have itchy fingers to start building today. I hope those plans are something you're excited about, and I'm always open to new feedback, so let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions for Pirate Island. And I had a bit of an inspiration spike, and what we're going to be doing for the lore and the kind of the practical sense of this island, because I want each spire to be practical, we're going to put our conduit in here because we need conduits throughout this entire area for future builds. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it down below in the water down here. I think that's going to be really awesome. So it has this magical properties, and maybe that's how the ship ended up there, because I've been going back and forth. Maybe it was a hurricane, maybe it was something magical. I think we're going to do magical. So the conduit is what is kind of the heart of the sea magical thing. And then the pirates then eventually made this into an enchanter to enchant all their tools. And this is a poor sacrifice up at the top that it was just got too close to the island and got sucked up to the top. I think that sounds like a fun idea, but apparently I don't know how to jump. Yep, yeah, definitely don't know how to jump. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Nailed it. Okay, so we're going to build a conduit down there. I think that's going to be awesome. We need to go to Iskal's Prismarine shop, which should be just opening in the community area. I've got my diamonds, so let's head off, buy some Prismarine.
What would you bring if you were stranded on an island like this one here?
I'm not going to live very long on this island, so I'm going to bring pizza and nachos. It's a combination of the two.
Two items.
No, I'm combining them.
Is it a pizza with nachos on it?
Yes.
That's gross.
No, it's fantastic. People doubted me, Iskal. They doubted me that French fries in milkshakes was not good. Turned out, a whole bunch of people went and tried it. They came to me on Twitter and they're like, Scar, I apologize. I apologize for all the treachery that I've said to you. This is amazing.
What is wrong with you? French fries in a milkshake? What sort of... Okay.
Ask Cubfan right now. Ask him. He went.
I shall. Next time I see him, I shall. I'm not going to... Yeah, think... Whatever. I hear you're looking for Prismarine.
I am. I'm looking for it. Need it. I'm setting up a conduit today, and it's going to be amazing. That's why that ship is on the spire. The conduit pulled it up and crashed it on top.
So
of
beautiful. I saw it earlier today. Wow. What a thing, dude. Yeah. Once again, you've stunned me. I gotta say, lifetime 50% off in the Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl. I haven't found the black pearl. I want to see the black pearl. I have not found it. Also, I want to point out. I want to point out. 50 death for 50% off, right? Handshake. Handshake.
Slap with a fish.
Oh, okay.
That's how I handshake these days.
Slap with a fish. Okay, I like it.
Also, does this look like an scallion potato to you?
Yes. Look at the green edges. It's way more prominent, like on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you eat those?
I'm gonna collect these. Yeah, I want them all.
Makes sense. All right, black pearl. I'm like super excited.
Well, it's over here. Can I ask a question? Is this too weird to have this dude like this?
No, that's amazing. By the way, that's one of the things I always remember from Pirates of the Caribbean when they sailed into the port with the governor. Yeah. You know, the governor, important governor.
Yes.
They had them hanging there. It was like it always stuck in my brain. And Captain Jack like salutes. Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's really cool.
You hear the music in the background?
No, I turned music off in Minecraft after the 3rd episode of a new season.
King and his queen stole the queen from her.
Oh, I like that. Custom music.
Her by her bones. Seas be ours and by the powers where we will roam. Welcome to the Black Pearl. I got my ship around me. Okay, whatever. This is the Black Pearl. This is where you can buy prismarine and sea lanterns.
Oh, I love it. I have one small problem. How do you get up there?
Just.
I don't. Oh, okay. There we go. Sorry.
What?
It's like,
you can also boat if you want to in this place.
I think I'm gonna boat next time because that was hard. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna go from the top here. Here we go. Oh, well, it was so easy that time.
Hold space. Yeah.
Oh.
Should also be mob proof in here, so if you ever want to hide from creepers and stuff, should be fine.
Oh man, I love this. Oh, you got the sea lanterns and then 4 diamonds, so 2 diamonds. I did math there. I did really well.
You did math. Super quick math.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. So okay, this is actually really, really awesome. I just wish I wouldn't have like had so much trouble getting up here. Okay, there it goes. I did it again. I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the good stuff. I like prismarine, especially the one that changes color like that, because I always made that into coral, but now we have actual coral, but I still think this looks like coral more than the coral in the game, but that's just me.
I guess you make sense. I mean, don't both of them change colors though?
Just the raw block, like just the prismarine, like the raw one, not that like the dark, like the green one's a little smoother with those like etched lines in it.
I hate that one, the fish scale one.
Yeah, this one's a good one, especially because it changes color. Yeah.
And I'll restock once this runs out. There's no short of supply, but you know, it's 2 stacks for a diamond for you, for life.
Oh, 2 stacks. Oh, perfect. Okay, because that one's 1 time. Perfect. Do you have the dark one too? The one that's a little darker and has.
No, and if I do, when I do, okay. So here's the thing.
I'm having trouble getting here. Okay, yeah. I'm good.
This is the turtle one. So here's the thing. This shop will have a secret.
Ooh, I love secrets.
Where the black market, the dark stuff will be sold.
Oh, but when's that going to be sold? I need that. Emergency.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of requiring me to have an ink farm first.
Can I buy some of the shards off of you? Then I can make my own.
Sure.
Nice.
Sure.
Here.
Nice.
I'm a pirate. I'm super rich. This isn't blood.
Diamonds. Okay, so you get 6 times 4 shards.
Do you have the shards on you?
No.
Can you deliver it?
For these 3 diamonds, you get to go to the Guardian farm and take as many shards as you want.
Oh wait, which one do I take? The crystals or the shards? I don't know.
The shards.
Shards. Okay, I'm gonna write that down because I'll get all the way out there and I will not remember.
Looking things.
Okay. And then I need ink, right?
Then you need ink. Yes. Very expensive block, dark prismarine.
Ooh, but I have 12 ink sacks. I think that'll be enough.
To make like 12 blocks, yes.
Oh man, it's cool. This place is awesome. Like you even got a little sneaky scallion hiding in the corners there and everything.
Yeah, you even noticed that. I like it. I think it fits.
I hope you enjoyed visiting the Black Pearl, but it is finally time to start building today. We've been lollygagging around, and apparently I have really lost the ability to jump recently. I don't know what's going on. All right, so let's start figuring this out. Like I had mentioned before, we're going to turn this into the heart of the sea, quite literally, because we have the conduit. So I know I covered this all up because this eventually would be the Enchanter, which it is. We're just going to move the Enchanter a little further up and then have this down below. So this really does have some magical properties. So I think that's going to be awesome. We just got to figure out how we're going to do this. Oh, wait, this is actually going to be way easier than I thought. There's the water, and that's all we need. So, okay, this is perfect. So I've got the dark prismarine. I went and hunted squid for like 30 minutes, got enough squid ink. So I think we have enough of that, and then bought some of this. So I think that'll be awesome. We have 4 shards left to go, and we have some Azumadors ready to roll for in case we need to break the conduit or breathe underwater until we get it all set up. So, why don't we dive down here and see what's down here actually? Oh, there's the ravine. Okay, this is going to be way better than I thought. Oh, this is inspiring. Okay, so we're actually going to do it close to the ground level, and we'll use these pieces of stone kind of as inspiration to really make this look like kind of an underwater cave. Oh, we could get some bubble columns going in here. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Actually, may still be able to do the Enchanter at this level. Oh my gosh. I need up. Okay, we're up. Okay, I might be able to do the Enchanter at this level because we're going to add a little redstone to it. Okay. All right, so let me start cleaning this all up, then we can finally start building that conduit and Enchanter. It's going to be amazing. Welcome back, and I formed an idea for how this whole thing will come together. And since the start of this season, I've been trying to take, boring and passe things in Minecraft, like portals, enchanters, mines, things along those lines that we do all the time that are kind of boring, and try to make them fun and unique again by building a unique build around them, creating lore on top of it. And I think we started to do that with Black Sands Island. I think we're going to take it to the next level here. So enchanters are boring, right? They're just an enchanter. That's all there is to it. But adding story and a neat build around it is really my challenge within this season, is to come up with fun ways to do these. So this is my plan, and this is what I finally figured out. Enchanter goes there. Pirates brought it in here because there's an ancient temple down below where the conduit lives that gives this island its magic. And that's why the pirates come here and enchant their swords. Now, the ship up on the top was launched up here because of the weird magical properties from down below. The area is very mysterious. So yeah, it threw the ship up there and crashed it over its spire. And yeah, I think it's a kind of a fun little idea. Like we'll have a little temple down below with the conduit, and then the Enchanter up here. So the Enchanter is going to be somewhat redstone-like. It'll have levers that will bring it down from 30, 20 to 10, and it'll have a lapis dispenser, which will give you lapis when you push the button. So I think that sounds really fun. Hopefully we have enough room up there. That's what I'm worried about, but we're going to see if we can make this work. And I really hope you guys like the idea of taking things like enchanters, mines, or portals and giving them like a little bit of a lore, giving them a unique build around them. And yeah, I hope you guys are liking it as much as I'm enjoying building them. So let me start working on that interior, start adding the spiral staircase and the structure for the Enchanter, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, and I got a little crazy with some stone down below in the water. This really took on its own shape, but before we go down there, which I really hope the video plays it justice. So if we move up to the top here, this is a really basic spiral staircase. We'll get the half slabs down, we'll get the detail in here, and of course, eventually we'll have our Enchanter up in that top portion up there. But the real magic, as always, is down in the water here. So this is the way down to the conduit, and I want this to be like an old temple that maybe exploded at some time or something. Maybe an ancient volcano blew it up. I don't know, but you look around some of these giant cracks and you can see down into the abyss. Like, oh my gosh, this is like new ground in Minecraft, being able to build like this in the oceans. Like, this is really, really fun because you can play with lighting. Lighting has never been really a thing that we've been able to do much with in Minecraft, but keep mobs from our builds and just basically see the build by lighting up dark areas. But this way we can have, real darks and real lights, play as if we're under like an aquarium. I don't know. This is just cool. Like I'm seeing new things in Minecraft, and that makes me happy because I've been playing it a long time, and it's always fun to try new things. Anyway, so this is the directly below the XP farm, and I still would maybe like to bring those zombies up as drowns and just have them hanging out with the conduit down below. I think that might be fun. So what I'd like to do is dig out this section right here and make it as if like something did explode within the conduit, and the conduit's still there, but the remnants of the temple are still kind of here and there. And I think that might be somewhat fun. But yeah, what do you guys think? Being down here with the dark blues and the shadows has really inspired me for other things we can do. And yeah, that's really fun. So I'm going to continue to work on this, start detailifying it, and eventually we're going to get that enchanter and that conduit set up and ready to roll. All the detail has been assembled, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I hope you guys like it. So up in the top area, we've got the gravel, we got the andesite. I cannot wait for the new andesite texture because it'll make this area look a lot better, but I do really like the new gravel texture. It reminds me of the original one, and yeah, that's a good change right there. So look at this. Look at this thing. It is absolutely amazing down here. We have all the cobblestone walls on the little like stalactites, so it looks like it's like these little points heading downwards. And yeah, absolutely loving this. I really hope this looks decent on a YouTube video. I won't know until it's fully rendered and actually on YouTube to see how it's compressed. But man, this is really exciting. So right in this little spot right here, this is where we're going to put the conduit, of course. And then there's the spiral staircase heading downwards. Now, once we do get the conduit installed, we're going to get night vision. And I'm kind of concerned we're going to lose the eerie nature of this entire area. But hey, maybe it'll change it for the better. Maybe we'll get a whole new look in this area that will look really nice. So if we pop up to the top here, we need to start forming up our... Man, this place needs a little bit of adjustments. Like that is not going to work. There we go. So yeah, look at these areas right here. This all needs a whole bunch more work, and we're going to do that now. So we got to get the enchanter set up and ready to roll. I'm still a little concerned about the room in this area for all the redstone. So if that doesn't happen, I feel like down below has made up for any of the shortcomings of the enchanter not getting its redstone. Like every time I come down here, I'm just like, ooh, so mysterious. Oh, I love it to death. Anyway, guys, sometimes I get really caught up in stuff like this, especially when there's like new things in Minecraft like this. Oh, it's just so inspiring. Like looking down into the trench, man, really cool. This block needs to be waterlogged. So I'm going to start working on that enchanter, see if I can get it installed there. That's a little bit of a glitch. And I'll be right back. Poor Scarf. Ever since he came back to us, he's had this strange neck problem. I don't know what's going on, poor fella. I hope you get over that. But anyway, let's head up to the top because the enchanter is installed and ready to go. But one thing I've done is I've opened up these little pieces of the cliff here, and you can kind of look out and see the ocean down below and the palm trees out of that one. But up here, we're now entering the hull of the ship. So the cargo area of our pirate ship attached to the spire. So there's the cannons and things like that. And once again, you get little peaks of daylight. The vines are growing through here. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the redstone in. It's just too tight to do what I want to do. So we'll save that design for a future series, which I think will be really cool. But I love this design. It's so organic and oh man, I love it. It's not just like straight bookcases and that's that. No, it has character and uniqueness to it. You know, some of the bookcases like this one or that one, they're not beneficial towards getting up to the right enchant levels, but that's okay. Wait, how did I get down to? No, I must have broken one of the bookcases or put something in the way of them. Oh, there we go. Nailed it. Fixed. Okay, anyway, so I just think it's fun because it's got a really fun organic nature to the entire build, and I like this. I really like this. Has a good feeling, and the next thing we need to do is head underwater and start setting up the conduit. Now, I've come up with quite a few different ideas for the conduit, so I just need to kind of settle on one and pick it, but this thing looks so mysterious. Like if you pull back out, if there wasn't so much kelp, you'd really get a cool perspective of this. So my thoughts are that this once, you know, the stone went all the way to the ground, but it was all blown out by some kind of mysterious magical properties. So that's my idea. Eventually we'll get the drowns coming up, but we'll set it up here. We'll dig down and start building up a bit of a temple. So let me get some of the prismarine from Miskel and start working on that. And yeah, I'm really happy with that enchanter. I hope you guys like it too. The conduit area is prepped and ready to go. Now, like I mentioned before, I'm a little concerned that we'll lose the really unique lighting that we have down here. Like right now, like this is really cool. I actually don't know why, but it reminds me of Dagobah. It's complete opposite. That was a swamp, not underwater, and it was also green, not really blue. Also, there was Yoda. But I don't know. It still just reminds me of that. Anyway, right here, this is where we're going to put the conduit and start building up a bit of a temple around it. My future plans is to have 4 of these things placed all around Pirate Island, but this is just the start. I also carved down the hill a little bit right here so that you can see into the trench. And let's go quickly into the Azuma door real quick. Grab ourselves just a little bit of air, have some steak, and emerge. All right, so this will be the first time I've ever done one of these. And I'm a little nervous. I kind of don't want to break it. That's kind of my goal. So we're going to see if we can do that. So if I place this guy down like, oh, okay. Okay, so we instantly got some light so we can see how this is going to work. You know what? I'm not 100% displeased because we have a light source, like a hard light right here. And then we got some shadows on this side. Of course, we have some waterlogged blocks we need to fix and probably a few other things now that we have light. But, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. The only problem is I kind of don't remember how to do this. Azuma showed me how to do this, and it was like, put the blocks like this, and maybe something like this, kind of, maybe. Maybe it was something like that. Yeah, for sure. Let's try this. Struggling a little bit on the conduit design, but thankfully Cub made an 1.5-hour video on everything you could possibly need to know with 1.13, and the one ingredient that I was missing was forgetting to break that. There we go. We now have the heart of the sea. So we lost our vision under here, and it's not like it's terrible, but it's a little bit disappointing that we lost, you know, that really great lighting under here. But the whole point of this is to have a conduit, have something cool that brings it down so we no longer need the door anymore. But yeah, oh, that's not waterlogged. Ew, that's so ugly. Fixed. Nailed it. Oh, we got another one over here. Nailed it. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to start working on this a little bit better because some of the imperfections of the area starts to show when you don't have all the shadows. But yeah, so what I'm thinking about, if I remember right, you can't use half slabs or stairs, but all we need to do is make this look like a super cool temple. And then we have what I think is a really cool conduit design along with an enchanter. Welcome back, and this episode has been quite the oddity. And what I mean by that is that every time I've come up with an idea and I go in and I try to tackle it, it doesn't work. And I got to switch it out and I got to come up with another idea. And that's actually happened about 3 times, but all of that was for the betterment of the design, I believe. And that's why I always say, when you hit a little bit of a stumbling block, you can't just throw it away. You got to hammer it out and just keep pushing it. And eventually you'll find exactly what you want. And that's what we've got in here. And hello, Scarf. You look really sad. I don't know why. Poor little Scarf. Anyway, so let's head on inside. And right off the bat, there's some torches around here. I know that looks a little messy. We're totally going to clean those up. But let's head up to the Enchanter. And I was just thinking just a moment ago, it'd be nice if we put some like wood beams along the edges of the walkway here, as if the pirates have carved out this little walkway and they've put the supports there to keep it all upright. I think that might be a good idea. So we're now into the hull of the ship. So in the cargo bay with cannons. So the ship's surrounding us. And we've got the Enchanter. And originally this thing was going to be very symmetrical. It was going to have some redstone components to it. We still are going to add the lapis dispenser. Totally going to do that. But we'll do that on stream, I believe. And yeah, I just love it because it's so organic. Like it just has like a really like living feeling more than just surrounding it with some bookcases and calling it good. So I'm really, really pleased with that. So if we work our way down to the bottom, and that's where we left off, was the conduit design. I got a little carried away with the conduit design. Originally it was going to be fairly simple. Instead, I just got kind of in a flow state. I spent 2 hours working on this, and I'm slightly apprehensive to show it to you guys. I guess it's the thing is like it wasn't anything I had planned because I wasn't liking what I had. And I guess I'm just gonna have to show you. That's it, guys. We got this crazy like organic conduit design that maybe exploded, maybe it's melting the stone around it. Come up with your own thoughts on that. And if you look at it, it's a very symmetrical structure. We have going straight up, we have some half slabs there, but where we changed it up is with the, I don't know, what's this called? Shape-shifting block, the one that changes color. So right now it's in between green and purple. And that's what I love about this thing is how it changes color. And it just feels like this is like some kind of like sea creature that's glued to the side of it. And I really, really like that. Now down below, this thing may be exploded or maybe melting the stone below it. And then that, of course, is melting into the ravine. And I'm definitely going to add more details down here. But like I said, I've been working on this all day and I got to get this video out. So we'll work on those in the next episode and the stream. Man. I don't know. I really like this, and I'm also really apprehensive. Like, I really, really want you guys to like it. So then, of course, there's some dead coral and things along those lines. And this block right here, like, this has always been, like, my thought that coral should be in Minecraft. Now that we have coral, and the coral in Minecraft are awesome. But this one's still my favorite, and it just really feels coral-like, how it changes colors, and it's just got a really cool texture to it. And I love the dead coral and the new coral, don't get me wrong, but this still has like a special spot in my heart. But guys, what do you think of this conduit design? I just love the heart of the sea in there, just brewing away with such mysterious magical properties. For some reason, bubbles don't work in the vicinity of the conduit, so that's a thing. But anyway, yeah, that's what we did today. I don't know, it was fun because today's episode changed so much. It was just such an organic episode of, I don't know, inspiration, I guess would be the best word. And these are what I love playing Minecraft. The unexpected designs that pop up and kind of the the unexpected thoughts. So like, I hope the viewers like it. I put a lot of time into it. And yeah, so give me some feedback on that. I very much appreciate that. We'll join the scarf on the Jelly Dogger and we'll head off to the pirate cave. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed today. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar here. And until next time, we'll see you later, and don't forget to subscribe because you may just become scarred for life.